Model Making Guru is sponsored by emodels.co.uk. Make something awesome. Hey everyone, it's Foxx from modelmaking.guru here. Hello, and welcome to the next exciting and thrilling issue of Star Wars Build Your Own X-Wing from DeAgostini. We are doing today issue 52 and Gefahrten. Yeah, yes, more wing. Still more wing, got loads more wing. Wing. We've got 4 wings to build. It's going to take forever. So we've got some more wing parts in issue 52. And we're going to have a quick look at the magazine and then we'll crack on. So nice yellow colour. They're kind of running out of, I think, beauty shots of. I think we're going cycling round now, and that's still the wrong colour. Or is that the right colour now? They may have changed the colour. Anyway, yes, issue 52, The Force Awakens. Now, I have to say, I have no problem with the Force Awakens, the sequel films, 7, 8, and 9. I have no problem with them at all. I just can't remember anything about them, in all honesty. I can't remember anything about the films that don't exist, but I also can't remember anything about the 7, 8, and 9. I watched them, and I didn't mind them. I enjoyed them. They were quite good, but I just don't remember much. So there's some information about the First Order TIE Fighters and how they were subtly different to the original ones. Now, the problem with the modern films is it's all CGI, so there's not a lot of discussion by model makers about how they made the models, and to me, that's the grist to this mill. This is the stuff I like. So CGI stuff, it's interesting to some people, not to me personally, but some of you might like that. But it's more about the design ethic, I think, which is fine. Then I've no idea. There's just blank pages here, apparently. They've just left these pages completely blank. I have no idea what's going on. They must check their quality control, because there's just no information on these pages at all. There's nothing happening there. I don't know. Printer must have gone to sleep. And then we have, of course, the assembly parts. Now, I will warn you, the next few issues, and the last one of this one and the next one to come, we've done 3 wings now. It's going to be the same thing, so don't expect anything exciting in the next few issues until we get past the wings. But anyway, let's crack on and build the wingy parts for issue 52. Alright, so issue 52. We've got a bit of metal to play with this time, and we've also got some bits of plastic to go on. Now you can see here, just out of interest, remember in the last episode I was saying about how they paint it by just spraying it over the bare plastic and it'll come off if you apply glue. That's what colour the plastic is. That's what colour it is when they spray it to make it a mushroomy colour. That's just black. They just do a real fine misty coat of black and it looks like that mushroomy grey. So let's crack on. We've got some bits to do. We've got the wing from last time. I'm obviously filming these one after the other, and that's still kind of curing, but it'll be fine. So the first thing we need to do is apply the metalness. So we'll put these pieces out of the way over here. We'll get the metal ready. Now I do have, as I've had all along, my little plastic tub of happiness. Which has all my screws, all the screws in the world. Now, all the screws come labelled. This is an XWO3, which means it's an X-Wing 03. And I've got them all labelled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 glass clear bits and randoms, because I don't know what they are. And what we're doing is I'm just keeping them all separate. So I know that all the 3s are all the same. We've got loads and loads of spares, because you always get at least one spare. So I'm going to take these out. And I do recommend you get a little sort of tidy tray like this, just to keep everything in one place. I'll put them in there, because any XW03 screws, they're going to be the same from issue to issue. If I can get them out of the packaging, probably not. Helps you actually make a proper hole, like a grown-up Fox. Make a proper hole. There you go. Right, so we'll get our screwdriver. Now, ironically, this is the screwdriver you get with this set. For most of this, I've actually been using the screwdriver I've got with my DeAgostini Millennium Falcon. I know, it's slightly bigger and better for some of the screws, but we'll get both ready just in case. Although I think this one's magnetic and that one isn't. I can't remember now. Anyway, let's put these to one side. I'm not prepared, am I? I'm never organised or prepared. So, we have our wingage. We need to apply this to there, like this. Now it may, I know if you've just been watching through all these videos, you're thinking, you've just done this, how do you not know what to do each time? It's because last time I did this was like 5 months ago, so I may have forgotten. Right, so line up the metal frame. I suspect it's meant to be that way up. Okay, so that's supposed to sit there. It's been so long, I can't honestly remember. So that sits... How now? How now, brown cow? How does this go on? How does this attach? Holes in the frame with the pins moulded into the wing. Holes in the frame. There we go, that's in. Okay, so yes, there's a little lip there. I'm hoping that's the right way around. There's a lip here and a lip there. Doesn't actually specify. Press firmly into place. That is pressed firmly and in no way attached at all, but never mind. And then screw one of the XW03 screws into this hole. So we shall get, I'll try with my Falcon screw first, which is not magnetised. Fantastic. And I'm noticing that some of my XW03s are actually a different, or one of them is a different size. I think I have an errant screw in my XW03 collection. How rare. The one that comes with the X-Wing is actually magnetised, so we'll start with that one. And I will get that screwed in. Do it on camera, dear, might help. So this screwdriver is actually working for this one, so that's okay. It's just a little bit, the edges of the teeth are a little bit soft, so it tends to run, and I'd have to use that one. I've not screwed it in all the way. Second screw into this hole to hold it into place, so I'll get a second screw. That goes in there like that. And apologies if all you're seeing is the back of my hand. We'll put that there. Quite difficult when I'm screwing things in to not just show you the back of my hand, which is what the camera then focuses on. Never mind. The other side of the wing should now look like this. Just 2 screws. Okay. So we'll get them tightened in. A bit more. There you go. I do have other screwdrivers as well, but I think these little XW03s are better with the built-in screwdriver. So that's that in. Okay, what is next? I will close the lid on my screwdrivers. I will just quickly check though, because this screw here is bigger than all the other XW03s. It looks more like an XW02. If I was a betting man, I would say it was an XW02. Let's have a look. I'm just testing it here. I know I'm actually off camera. Testing it here. Let's see. That is... I think that's an 02. We'll put them both in there. I don't know which is which now. It's too late. Committed. Always put the lid back on that. So that's that bit. Yes, there's no way for me to film screwing things in without showing you the back of my hand in a non-violent way. Holding the leading edge conduit this way around. Press the conduit into the wing panel. Okay, so that goes... There's 2 of these, the conduits. One of them has a hole there. I mean, one of them has a stubby bit there, and one has a stubby bit there, but they've got different hole layouts. One hole, stubby bit, hole, 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 stubby bit, hole. The one we need is this one. I'm doing this without my magnifiers on. If I sound like I'm struggling a bit, it's because I've not got my magnifiers on. So hole, hole, tab, tab. Do it on camera. I'm not very organised. So that can go there. The other one, of course, goes on the top, and the little stubby bit links into the whatever the hell these things were that I've forgotten already. The made up greeble nonsense. There we go. Oops. Wants to be a little bit feisty, this one. You will go to the ball. You will go onto the peg. Let's do that peg first. Oh, I was going to say we'll do that peg first, but it doesn't want to now. Fie, I say. There we go. So that's those 2 on. I will apply a touch of the glue, because they're not firmly in place, but they're not super loose, but they're not permanently fixed forever. So just a tiny touch of glue just to lock them in. Doesn't do any harm. It does help keep them in place. We'll be doing some scrubbity weathering around here later on at some point, so yes. Right, take the leading edge wiring this way around. I'm going to put my lenses on because I can't actually see. Let's just put my lenses on. Take the leading edge wiring this way around. doesn't really explain. So I think it's... Okay. This one has a chamfered edge on both sides. This one has a straight edge and a stepped edge. And it seems to suggest... Knocking the microphone. This is terrible. This whole video is terrible. I do apologise. It seems to suggest the straight edge there, which links into these tabs here. It's a terrible video I'm making today. I do apologise. It doesn't fit. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Goes to what, where now? That way around, you simpleton. There we go. If at first it doesn't fit, Foxx has buggered it up. Didn't mess doing it wrong. It's the way to think about it. That goes on there, and then gets stuck under there. That sits on there. That goes on there. I don't think that's ever going to come off. That's in there pretty firmly. That's pretty much never going to come off, so I don't need to worry about gluing that. That's a really, really tight fit. That's superlative fit, I think of is the word. And this, I'm going to make a guess and say it goes here. Yes. Again, line up your chamfered edges. The fact that they've only painted one side does make it kind of handy, so you know it goes that way, not that way. So that lines up there, so it's fairly straightforward. That goes on there, like that. And ka-chink, ka-plink, ka-splink, snicked, whatever little clicky noise you want, onomatopoeia you want to come up with, that's where that goes. Some awesome details never to be seen again. And then last of all, we have this little piece here, which simply joins these two together like two holes, two pegs. Sounds like a really bad YouTube video you don't want to click on, doesn't it? 2 holes, 2 pegs. No, I'm not watching that. Yeah. People who are around in the early to late 2000s, you'll know what that means. Okay, so that's a little bit loose. So what I will do is I'll just touch some glue to the edges, just to let it suck underneath via the magic capillary action. You can see there how the glue is instantly taking the paint off. But again, that's just because it's raw paint on raw plastic. Sprayed on neat. If you've got no intention of painting this, it's fine. I mean, the paint job's pretty good. If you're the kind of person who doesn't know how to build and paint a model, you won't have any problems with this paint finish. It'll still make up a fantastic looking X-Wing in your house, because it's going to be enormous looking X-Wing for a start, which is huge. So it's still going to look fantastic. But if, like me, you know what you're doing around some paints, you're not going to settle for that. You're going to make it look awesome. You're going to do painting, properly painting. I'm just going to get this blue tack off. I'll sort that out in a minute. So yeah, so we'll give you a good paint finish, but if you are going to be gluing it, you're going to need to repaint it. So there we go. That concludes, I think, the issue 52. So I'll let this get ready. Wow, hang on. I'm doing it again. I'm talking coffee. This video has been terrible. I've just talked nonsense and dribbled my words out. I do apologise. The next one will be a bit more organised. I'll try. So join me in the next episode, probably tomorrow, when I will carry on with issue 53. Don't forget, of course, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to support this channel, you can do through patreon.com/modelmakingguru. You can support the channel directly and keep it alive, or you can become a YouTube channel member by clicking the join button underneath any one of my videos or live streams. Either way, you're supporting the channel, you get access to early content and exclusive content, and you're keeping the channel alive and making it possible for me to keep doing this. Until then, don't forget to check out the link in the description below to subscribe to this partwork. It's awesome. And I shall say, take care of yourselves, go make something awesome, go be awesome. Until next time, adios amoebas.